Obviously, this tree was used as a shelter. People probably lived in here at one point or another. Usually I'm not one for the little touristy walkthroughs, explore this little thing with, like, you know, a crowd of people. But when it's just me, I can like feel things out for myself. It's a little bit different. Like, this is cool. Day 275, Park 41, Kings Canyon National Park. The General Grant tree, third largest tree in the world by volume. A little sign in front of it says General Grant, the nation's Christmas tree. Gamlin Cabin. The cabin was used as a storehouse by the U.S. Cavalry, who patrolled the park until 1913. Later it became the quarters of the first park ranger stationed here. Double door, it's always nice. Of course, you got your beautiful window, fireplace. I wonder when the last time they actually burnt stuff in one of these fireplaces is. Like, who shoved this log in here? You know they don't use this stuff because they're trying to preserve it. I have always found these primitive cabins super interesting. It's not perfect. Probably packed more shit in here. I'm wearing shorts. It's not that bad. I mean, they would have everything closed off. They'd have a fire, rip roaring, they'd probably be sitting by it. It'd be tolerable. Obviously they did it. It worked, so simple living back then. This is one of the most peaceful nature walks I've ever done in one of the national parks. You can hear little birds here and there. Sun's starting to hit some of the snow that's still up on the trees. You can hear that drop. Otherwise, it's just pure silence. The only car in the parking lot. Who would have known? General's Highway between Sequoia National Park and Kings Canyon reopened. Kings Canyon, I thought, was under chain restrictions. They just lifted that a day or two ago, and Yosemite has lifted their chain restrictions too. We are hiking to Panoramic Point. Got the snowshoes. It's just a snowy winding road, you know, to the top. In the past, I've done a few hiking camping trips that dealt with snow. My first hiking camping trip ever, going into the Grand Tetons. Left the boots outside the tent, frozen, dusted, covered in snow. You jam your feet in those and you keep moving. Sequoia, first time snowshoeing, so I'm still fairly new to adventuring in the snow. I enjoy it, I like it, I want to do more of it. Panoramic Point, 350 yards. Panoramic Point, Kings Canyon, underneath the mountains down here, right where that ridge line meets the mountains, separate it, go down Kings Canyon. My second time being here. The first time being here was last June. Did a trip to backpack through Yosemite, bailed, went down to the Sequoias for the first time, and then came to Kings Canyon after that with Sarah and Luke. First time we came here, that was the proposal down in Kings Canyon along the river. Going to Big Baldy next. This is the trailhead. There you have it. Need to get over this mountain of snow. This is my second time now snowshoeing. There are a lot of people post-holing out here. Look at all these footprints that go super low. Not us. Not today. Cruise ride around with these snowshoes, man. Assuming I'm the one breaking trail. I have no idea where this goes. This looks better. I got a trail marker right here. Untouched wilderness everywhere. It's gotta be this, right? Anything could look like trail right now. This feels right. Assuming this is trail because cut log. I don't exactly know where I'm going, but you kind of have a gist that, like, yeah, it looks like a, you know, a trail-ish area. Didn't expect to be the one breaking trail here, but here we are again, breaking trail. This feels like a ridge for another switchback. I'd probably cut the corner. Who's gonna know, huh? Who's gonna know? Kind of just disappears here. Still feels right. Like this tree. Working towards this. That's just an edge, so it just goes, you know, righteous view behind me. But there's no way I'm on trail. I've never been here before. You don't know what's what or where to go. I'm trying to read the landscape with what I know the trail looks like on the park map. Oh man, that was a deep one. Got me down a whole foot. This has to be trail. Look at this. I get in these situations sometimes where I really start to question my decision making. One strong reinforcement. This line of rocks, that's clearly trail. We're doing good. Questioning yourself sometimes, it's good because it makes you really hammer down on your decision making. And what am I gonna do to put myself in the best situation for A, safety, B, success? Oh yeah, baby. Kings Canyon. This is actually really cool. It's where we came from, which means we have to go this way. Trail. I don't know what's more exciting, the snowshoeing or the figuring out, oh man, that's totally trail. There's a little bit lighter back here. You can see a light path like that just makes its way perfectly through the fluffy snow. That gets me excited. I'm having a blast out here, an absolute blast. When I'm out here adventuring something like this, brand new experience, I like to get lost in it, just absolutely submerge into this experience for everything that it's giving me. There is light at the end of the hike. Oh wow. Beyond this tree, I think, is where my peak is. And we'll see how comfortable I feel getting up there. People's footprints. Oh, what is that? What? Oh, this is what the guy was talking about. This is the other trailhead from wherever it's from. Good deal, man. Good deal. What the hell is this? They just gave up? I can see red drop this way. Soft snow. Soft snow. Still got a bit of climbing to do. Last part. This is gonna be the part that's a bitch. One of these, just all the way to the top. You're gonna get less mileage in the snow. Just something to be aware of if you've never done shit like this before, like me. Trailhead's to the left, assuming it's that. The lodge. It winds right through here, and it looks like it hooks right. So that'd be the lodge. Trailhead where I came from back that way. Trekking through untraveled snow. But the burn that came through here makes it very easy to see the landscape. It just takes that extra oomph to get you all the way to the top. Oh, this wants me to walk this cliff face. I got snowshoes. What's it gotta do me like that? It might be cool, but not necessarily under these conditions. Yeah, like what the bro? Switch back right here. Even just that little exposure right there. Not today, man. A lot softer. So not really. That's a rock. That's a rock. Damn. Holy shit. Wow. Like, I'm up here now. About as up here gets. It's pretty incredible so far. Not trying to get close to any edges too much. Came from over that way. You got Palisades back that way, Sequoia, Big Baldy Peak, and then you got the rest of California out that way. And then somewhere way out that way is Yosemite. What the hell, man? Does it really go all the way over here? I expected this to be it. None of this seems like good walkable trail. I can't see any trail markers, so I'd have to back route it. I'll go a little farther to Tree, probably beyond Tree Hill, see if I can find a trail marker, and then we'll make the decision to cut straight for this little peak. So this gives trail vibes. Looks like we carry on back to the point where I feel like I'm just wandering in the wilderness. So I haven't seen a single red dot for a trail marker, and I don't know if that means this is actually the end, if I'm out here off trail right now. Yeah, like not a single red trail marker anywhere. Otherwise it feels like a stay center. This is where I'm capping this one. Looks like speakers and solar panels. I'm assuming this is either beyond trail or I just said f and went straight. If you like Kings Canyon National Park, hit the like button. If you like all national parks and want to follow me to more, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram for more of my landscape photography along my adventures. Now the long, arduous trek back to the car. You would assume they take the trail all the way to the farthest point, so maybe I am wrong. I just didn't see any trail markers. I mean, cut trees, right? Maybe that's just forced due diligence. We made the, oh, damn, first time I fell. Ooh, cold hand. Snowshoe couldn't keep up with me on my next step, and I dropped. Here's the cairn that I thought said, yeah, continue on. There's the big rock on top of the other peak that I thought was assumingly the absolute end of this. Yeah, this was a hell of an adventure for me. Definitely one for the books. Literally finding making trail by yourself, trusting your own gut instincts, that you know what you're doing, and that you're gonna be all right. And these were the ridges from back that way. These ridges come off really cool looking. And then you got, there's a Redwood Canyon down below where this fucking massive burn came through, so you can tell the separation between good trees, bad trees. Obviously the greenery right in here that survived. Kings Canyon definitely up there, top 10. Very cool experience. And this right here, this little chute, no need to put ourselves in any more danger than we already are, so we say goodbye. Like, look at that. It looks like it just like drops off the face of the earth right here. So that's where I cut the corner, assuming you go deeper around that part. There's just nothing. That's completely exposed. Took my second dive trying to cut this corner, and I was sinking like 2 feet a step just to get down to this trail here. GoPro's a little bit wet in spots. Like, there's some great overlooks out here though, you cannot deny that. Our next park coming up, Yosemite. I imagine the snowshoes are gonna come back out, make another appearance. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Hell of a hike. 6 miles, 8 miles, whatever I ended up doing. For good measure, I took one more tumble because this branch right here, this guy, got caught on my snowshoe as I was coming downhill. There she is. Made it.